Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're here to talk about the Sling Pack by Vism. So stay tuned. Okay guys, let's go ahead and break into this pack. Let's talk about why I got it, what I think about it, all the specs, all the good stuff. Hopefully you're not hearing the lawnmower that's been going on. I tried to find a nicer scenery, place to do the review, just to have a better background and all that kind of stuff. But apparently everyone decided to start mowing their grass at the same time. Weed eaters, people walking past. So here we are back in the backyard again. All right, well, let's just a little bit. All right, so sling bags. If you've been watching my channel for any period of time, you know that one, I've reviewed a lot of packs, but two, I really do like sling bags like this. They're small, compact, but typically can carry a decent amount of gear, so that way you can have everything that you need, but in a smaller package. Because I've always found that the bigger the bag, the more stuff you put in it, and 9 times out of 10, it's stuff that you're never going to use. And so having one of these really helps cut down on all the unnecessary stuff. And I mean, for EDC, like, this is not a survival bag or anything like that. This is just something you're going to want to keep stuff with you all the time. All right, so I believe I couldn't find the exact density of fabric that this is used, but I believe it's 600D. From all the other stuff I've reviewed, the way it feels, the way it looks, the weight, the durability that I've gotten out of it so far, I would probably easily put it in a 600D category. I definitely wouldn't go any higher. But as you can see, you have a zipper pocket here on the front, a bigger one, pouch right here, a smaller pouch on top, and then one big dump pocket here. On the back, you have a pouch here for your pew-pew if you want to keep it concealed but still off the body. You do have a strap right here. So you do have a little bit of PALS webbing, a couple of D-rings, a little more PALS webbing here. I'll show you the connection straps, but you do have the one large one and then one that comes around the waist to keep it more secure. Your grab handle is very nice, durable, neoprene coated, with 2 D-rings on the other side, so that way you can attach more stuff. As you can see right here, I do have webbing on either side. Of course you can't see it on this one because I do have a pouch attached. This is a VanQuest pouch, just ignore this. I'm just testing it to see what it's like carrying more expanded gear, I guess you could say. With the larger strip here, obviously you can see I have attached a knife. So you got webbing up here on the top as well as your Velcro, so that way you can put your patches of any type on here. You do have more Velcro and webbing in the front, so if you wanted to attach something else, that would be cool too. But now let's just break it down and show how much this thing will hold if you really wanted to max it out, right? So on the front, I keep Q-tips because it's just good to be clean. Good for cleaning wounds as well as your ears and stuff like that. A little bit of trioxane, that's what it's called. And because I usually don't want to keep too much in these little pockets like this, but something just quick and easy was mostly just stowing stuff for the time being. But let's open up this big pocket here. Now this is kind of almost like more like an admin pouch, so do keep a Sharpie here because you do have elastic webbing right here. Do keep a bandana because bandanas are always good for many things, as opposed to just wiping your face down, but also you could use it like for first aid, stop bleeding, use it like a sling, cover your head. You got options, right? You have more elastic webbing right here, 3 bigger loops. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 smaller loops right here. I do keep my EpiPens with me all the time because I have to. And then a Ride in the Rain notebook in the pouch here. To go along with it, you do have a key keeper, little loop right here, so always good for that if you don't want to, like, I always hang my keys off my belt loop, but if you're not the type of person who likes to do that, then you have an option here. Now, zipper pulls, as you can see here, they do have good, it kind of looks like paracord. It is not, it feels more like a shoestring kind of material, but it has been really good. It is large enough that where if you're wearing gloves, they're not YKK, but I have not had any issues either. So if I was looking to critique it or give it an upgrade, that would probably be the way I would go. Your small little dump pouch up here, I always keep a spare mag, depending on which holster I'm carrying. Magnesium bar to go along with the trioxane, chapstick. As you can tell, there's 3 elastic loops here to put smaller gear with. Always keep some like mints. Got some lip balm and gum because, you know, fresh breath and hydrated lips are good. And I always keep a backup cable for my power banks, so that way, in case I forget a cord, I always have one with me. Now, for the big pocket, only zips about halfway down, but you do have a zipper pouch right here. In it, just kind of give you an idea of size, I got a compression bandage and then some fire tinder, because if you're going to carry a fire starting device, it's good to have some kind of tinder to help you get a fire started, in case you can't find any or in case everything around you is wet. This back up. Now, it does Velcro down. Is that necessary? Probably not, but it's good because it doesn't flop around on you when you have it open or fall this way. So just in case the pouch fell, you wouldn't have to worry about any gear falling out. Now, always keep my tactical gloves with me. Power bank, just recently reviewed. Pouch with different types of tools and stuff like that. Knife sharpener, because if you have knives, you want to keep them sharp. Water purification drops. A slightly larger fixed blade knife. This is the Clyde Challenor. This goes with me everywhere, always, all the time, because I love it that much. And a compass. And so as you can see, that holds a good bit in there. So pretty large. You do have an elastic and Velcro strap to hold down the next large pocket that's in the back. And here, you'll notice in all of my bags, I always keep these SOL emergency blankets because they're just good for so many different purposes. Always good, and they're pretty inexpensive. Another little boo-boo kit. And then, of course, trauma plate with soft armor plate as well. So just in case things go south, and I think as we see what's going on in the world today, that can happen pretty quickly. Now you can switch this up, and I do, where did I put it? Instead of the tool pouch, I can keep my trauma kit, right? It's, as you see how big it is, it fits down in here with no issues whatsoever. And there's a second patch of Velcro right here that I could use to keep that right near the top of my bag. And so then all I got to do is grab and go, right? So lots of capability, lots of storage possibility if you really wanted to max it out. And like I said, I mean, I have this extra pouch here with more medical gear because you're more likely to need this than you are the pew-pew. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could have a Molly bottle holder right here, so you could keep a water bottle, or just another, like I could attach this to the outside, if I could attach the trauma kit to the outside, however you wanted to do it. But you have a huge amount of possibilities. Now the dimensions, I believe it's 11 inches tall, 8 inches wide, and 3.5 inches deep. So all of that is to the good. And I mean, I just gotta say, it's just been a really nice, very comfortable bag that is, I mean, it's good. You can set these up for so many different things. I mean, I've just been using it for EDC. If you wanted to make this like a small get-home bag, you could. Obviously, with the amount of supplies that it will hold, your skill level may have to be a little higher because you're gonna have to make some compromises of what you're taking. But you could use this as a, if you wanted to do like a really complete med kit first aid bag, you could do it as like that as well. So a lot of options, good durability. You got drain holes, as you can see down here at the bottom. Now, let me put it on. I'll get right back to you. All right, now with this, as I'll give you a look at the buckles that you have right here. This is for the large strap that is nicely padded. I mean, it's kind of thin, but it's just enough padding, definitely not too thick. As you see here, you got the webbing on the back so that, or the mesh here on the back so that it does absorb the sweat and kind of get it away from your body. So kind of two ways that you can put this on. Disconnect the big strap. And then reattach it here. As you can see, very secure. And you are ready to go. I did just get this a little bit twisted. Let's get that correct, all right? Right, so this way, if you didn't want to have to worry about getting it on and off real quickly, or actually again, we can do that anyway, but definitely gives you more security for walking around, keeps it tighter to your body. It is adjustable. It does have the strap retention band right down here, so any excess strap, I'm kind of a thin guy, so most packs like this, I do have to keep them cinched about as far as they go. So I'm 5'9", about 155 now. So you don't have to run the little one. You can keep it tucked in. You can actually tuck in both straps into this piece right here. If you were just wanting to walk around holding it or just had it stored away somewhere. So it is possible to wear it just like this, right? And like I said, you just attach the small one to add that extra security. And I personally, with these type of bags, having it like this, it's actually just more comfortable because it distributes the weight well. So obviously, left or right-handed, you can switch the bag to whichever side that you want. Once again, we'll come back here. And when you wanted to tighten it down some more, you can just pull this strap. I just need to put a Ranger band on this one. I haven't yet, but this is the only one. I guess the only other little critique would be is if they added one, since they already have one on this side. Hey guys, just go ahead and throw one here, right? So overall, really comfortable, really good bag. Very impressed with it. Very inexpensive, in my opinion, as far as bags go, especially for getting one high quality. I think this is like $23. That's pretty awesome, you know, for any bag, especially of this quality. I know you can get cheaper ones out there, but I kind of would stay away from those because the durability just isn't going to be there. But for me, I've been really happy. Now, where do you get it? Well, I actually know a guy. He has a place called the Tack Shack. I contacted him because I really like the guy, and he owns a small gear shop. And with all this craziness that's been going on, let me pull this back up and adjust the camera for you. And we'll talk just a little bit. Now, with all this that's going on, if you've been watching my reviews lately, we kind of wanted to get back to shopping small, right? With all of this COVID stuff going on, a lot of big corporations have been allowed to stay in business and operate like normal, and it's really hurt a lot of small companies. So going through people like this, I'm just really wanting to not only do this myself, but also encourage others to do it, because small businesses just really have gotten hurt by this. And I think that should be our first priority, of getting back to normal and getting back to business and getting back to a normal way of life, right? Help the little guy, shop the little guy, right? Send him some love, buy some stuff. He's got some great prices, decent selection of gear. Like I said, it is a small shop, but I highly encourage you that if you're looking for a pack, this is a great one to get and a great guy to get it from. And like I said, he's got all different other types of gear, so I'll leave a link to his website and his Instagram page so that you can check out, see what he's got, and see what you might get. So check him out, go get yourself something, show him some love, and tell him Adventure Camper sent you, all right? In the meantime, guys, be prepared, have fun, shop the Tack Shack.